Hi, I'm Chris Hearn, the Chairman, CEO, and co-founder of Kennedy's All-American Barber Club. I get asked all the time by guys, how do I get the next best shave at home if I can't go to a Kennedy's club near me? Well, I've spent literally years trying to figure this out. And in fact, I think I've perfected it, and I'm going to share my secrets to the best shave you can get at home. But before I do, I want to talk to you a little bit about things. Because I think most guys just think they just take a blade and scrape it across their face and it's going to do what it does. The reality is there's a ton of different science, and actually lately there's a bunch of research of why this is so important. Recently, the Harvard Business Review came out with a study that proved there's about a 4 to 5% wage premium for early stage and mid-career men who actually are considered well-groomed. Okay, so it's economically this is beneficial for you. But in your personal life, the other reason it might be beneficial for you is another study that was recently reported where it was in Men's Health magazine. They actually had a photo of the same guy, but he was in various stages of hairiness, facial hair. And the full bearded man actually was considered least attractive by the women that were participating in this survey. And actually, the close-shaven, clean-shaven guy is the one that won. That was deemed to be most attractive. So this stuff really matters, and the sad thing is most guys don't know this stuff. They don't know because we have a whole generation of men whose fathers have never taught their sons how to shave in the best way possible. So that's what I want to do here today. Even if you're not close to a Kennedy's club, I want to make sure that you get the best shave possible at home. So my secrets, here we go. All right. First, you got to shave in the shower. Okay, none of this at the sink stuff. And when you're shaving at the shower, face the shower, okay? You want to let the hot water and the steam do its natural action of opening up your pores, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing, you're going to shave at the end of the shower, not at the beginning, okay? At the beginning of the shower, I want you to use an exfoliating scrub. Now, there's all sorts of stuff out there. Some are harsh, some are moisturizing. The bottom line is try to pick one that's right for your skin type and try it, because what's going to happen is it's going to lift up the dead skin, it's going to clean the pores better, and actually lift up the whiskers so they're easier to cut off, okay? So the next thing I want you to do is use a pre-shave oil. This is something that a lot of men have never used, and if you come to one of my Kennedy's clubs, it's one of the first things we do when we do our old-fashioned award-winning straight razor shaves. So in fact, I want to show you a product like this. We actually have our own pre-shave oil at Kennedy's. This is something you squirt it on your hand, apply it. It's going to lubricate your face and help your razor really glide across your face for a really close shave. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is get some shaving cream and put it with a shaving brush, okay? It's really important. You don't want to put shaving cream with your fingers to apply on your face. Among other things, it'll last much longer, the shaving cream itself. But you want to use a brush in a circular motion as you lather up your face, okay? Now, don't use the stuff that you get at the grocery store, you know, the blue gel or whatever it is. Get a good quality shaving cream. One of ours, you know, whether you get from Kennedy's or you get it from somewhere else, the bottom line is, and by the way, something like this when used with a shaving brush is going to last you probably 6 months. So, and you only need about a pea size on the shaving brush. That's all it takes. It's very, very light, and it'll help you out. And you're actually going to have shaving cream on the brush when you go around for a second approach here in a second. I'm going to explain to you. Now, any multi-blade razor that you want to use is probably going to work just fine for you. If you want the closest shave possible, don't use an electric razor, okay? And I would not suggest you use a straight razor either. Most average men are just not skilled enough with a straight razor to use on their face. You might want to be old-fashioned and go retro and be very hip about it, but I assure you, your face is not going to thank you for it. If you insist on using a straight razor, my suggestion is blow up a balloon, okay? Put the shaving cream on the balloon, and when you no longer pop the balloon, then go ahead and try it on your face. It's probably going to take you a little bit. I'd rather you leave the straight razor in the hands of a professional like one of our master barbers or barbers, okay? So let's go back to the shaving part. So you've lathered up your face, okay, with your shaving brush, and you're ready to actually shave. My suggestion is you go with the grain, which for most men is actually the action of shaving downward strokes across the cheek, across the chin, around the mouth area, and down the neck, okay? That's the first approach. When you finish that, okay, it doesn't matter what kind of razor you use, it's fine so long as it's a real safety razor. Then relather, and now you're going to shave against the grain. Now, I know you may have heard a bunch of myths out there about going against the grain is going to create razor burn and bumps and everything else and ingrown hairs. The reality is by putting the lubricating pre-shave oil on first, it's actually going to help it. so that you're not going to get the kind of razor burn that you would otherwise. So you're going to relather, and now you're going to shave upward strokes, okay? Again, upward across the cheek, the chin area, around the mustache, and the neck. Now it's really important you do this, especially around where we get the darkest hair for most men, which is around the mustache area and the chin. When you actually start shaving upwards, you're going to have a more even complexion when you shave. In fact, if you're a fairly hairy guy like myself, you're going to find that you don't have as much of the 5 o'clock shadow as you did previously, because it really kind of smooths everything out. It's very, very effective. Now, you can rinse off your face. The very next step is you're going to get your fingers and you're going to feel around. Invariably, you will have missed a spot or two. You're going to relather that spot and go ahead and shave it off. Now, go ahead, rinse out. You're going to get out of the shower. You're going to dry off. The next thing you need to do, and this is really, really critical, this will actually help you look younger in time, is to use, looking around for my products, use a product like this. This is our Kennedy's Aftershave Lotion. Whether you use Kennedy's or use somebody else's, it doesn't really matter. But you want some that has a low amount of rubbing alcohol in it, okay? Because rubbing alcohol will dry out the skin. What you want to do is actually moisturize the skin. So you want a cream aftershave or a lotion aftershave. Put that on, it'll get absorbed in your skin very quickly, and it'll be very soft to touch. And that's important because that's the last step in the process, and that's what women like. They like the softness, the closeness, the smoothness. That's what they're appealed to. Now, I'm going to conclude this little video here by explaining to you that we have a saying in the barber community, which is men shave in the mornings when their minds are fuzzy. If you follow these steps I've just outlined for you, try it out for you. I think you're going to like it. I think everybody around you is going to like it. What you're going to find is it doesn't matter how fuzzy your mind is, how fuzzy your face is, you're going to actually get the next best, closest shave at home possible. So thanks for watching, and I hope this has been helpful for you. Please leave me some comments below and let me know how it's going. And if you're so inclined, try our products. If not, no big deal, but I hope that this helps you get a much better close shave at home until a Kennedy's Club comes to you. Thanks so much for watching.